Okay, Piet and Pole build video number 26. It's been 2 months since the last update. Painting mostly done. Yeah, well, let's go take a look. All right, and here she is. Okay, so fuselage covered, painted, and even though the cabane struts and all this is going to come back off because I'm just finishing up the turtle deck here. Let's take a look. Fabric covered on the back half. You won't be able to see the junction between the fabric and the fuselage sides. I know the Piet and Pole hardcore builders know that there's supposed to be a strip along here and the fabric bows out, but I didn't bother to do that. Extra work for no reason, and I didn't have to actually fabric cover here. This is straight plywood to the fabric, and then we just mounted the tail again, not permanently because it has to come out of that door. So this won't be on until it gets out to the garage, but other things are on permanently. I mean, tail wheel is on. We look inside, all the controls are in. Seat belts are getting done. All the controls are in permanently. Throttle quadrants are in. Rudder pedals are in permanently, right there. All the wires have been cut and finished there. And yeah, and we got the Firewall forward, Firewall stainless steel on. Brackets are all been painted. Some black that are inside the Firewall and some red on the outside. And yeah, just regular paint, 3 coats of the red, did a nice job. And yeah, I left a hole here. So why is there a hole in the side? Because that's my access hole for all the other things I got to do inside and behind the Firewall. When it's all done, of course, I'm going to close it off, seal it up, sand it, paint it. You won't even know it's there. The piece of wood, the disc is actually right there. So I will blend that back in. Got some more extra painted pieces there to go on. But yeah, you know, you've all seen this before, but not in the painted sort of stage. Fuel tank, fuel gauge. And now we're working, like I said at the beginning of the video, the turtle deck. It's over, it's wherever, it's inside the workshop there, but getting finished and then painted, and then it'll be mounted, and then it's just a matter of all the Firewall forward stuff. So engine there to mount it back on here permanently where it won't come off. The cowling, of course, you've seen this months ago. That will all get finished up, and that's the last thing to sort of paint. But yeah, there we go. So it's looking pretty good. Love the color. I'm really happy. The red goes so good with the beige and the black. At least I think so. I don't know. I think it looks really nice. Nice contrast, nice antique colors. And again, this is just temporarily on here. I've left, you can't see it in the video, but there are reinforcement patches. Yeah, here's one right here, because the cables have to exit. The cables for the elevators have to exit out here. The rudder has to exit there, or the tail wheel, and the rudder has to come up there too. So that's all good. Wings have been sitting there collecting dust, but they're all done. And there are your elevators. Rudder's just on temporarily, just for the video. It needs to be mounted permanently, but not until the tail goes on. So there we go. That's what I've been up to. 2 months of work. Haven't missed a day, really. And gonna keep her going, get her done for spring. Oh, the landing gear. Yes, one last thing. I had a patient of mine weld up the landing gear. Really good. So it looks like a mess right now, but it's all been welded up properly. He said there's some chromoly inside the steel, so it was difficult. I just did the tack welding on the TIG, but I didn't trust my welding skills to hold up under the abuse there. So wheels, of course, are there. The bungee cords are coming that I'll use to wrap the gear up and everything. But for now, there she be until next month or so. And we'll show you, oh yeah, one last thing. My cute little glove box I made right in here. That's just a place, because the storage is here. You can put your sandwich in there. There's a storage up here too as well. And I got another one back here too, which is right here. Just magnets hold it shut, and I think it looks kind of nice. So that was a little storage locker that I made to be able to put stuff in there. So, okay, till next month.